Hello everybody, my name is Engarde, and welcome back for more Donald Duck Quack Attack. In the last part, we got this party started and knocked out the entirety of World 1. And in this part, we are going to the very urban World 2. First Avenue. Now, two of these levels are from the quote-unquote demo. Don't know if this is one of them. Let's see, after the game decides to load. I think this is one of them? I don't actually remember, though. What was that clock that I saw right there? Very disconcerting. Yeah, this was definitely from the demo. And I know there's like a rooftop level that wasn't in the demo, and that there's whatever. We'll see that when we get there. For now, let's focus on the task at hand. Right now we're in the middle of the big old city. The toy is up here, okay. So, let's kick the book, giving us ample time to get the toy train. And there's a very inconsiderate builder man over here. That's the thing that is kind of like bad. Well, not bad, but sad? I don't know. That, in the first level, the people that you were attacking were like, wild animals that were trying to kill you. And I mean, look at this guy. He's just walking back and forth. He's just a guy. He's just trying to do his job. And here comes Donald trying to straight up murder a guy just for walking. I'm walking here. Wow, I don't know which sound effect played right there, but apparently somebody died. Oh well. And this guy over here, like, poor guy, just trying to do his job, drilling for some reason. And here comes Donald, just killing the guy for laying down. Well, I suppose. At least this guy doesn't freaking, like, evaporate into thin air. Oh, God, no. We're gonna have to do that again. The first one I think we actually had to do again. Because up until this point, we've been doing pretty well. Aw. Such a sweet little noise. I guess that is something that I really appreciate about video games, is the sounds that are in it. And there is some sounds that, well, first of all, that just sound really nice, but then there are the certain sounds that really just brings you back into that whole nostalgia kind of minds. Oh, is that in here? Yeah, sure is. Oh, 9 seconds. That's the longest we've gotten up until this point, I think. Don't know if there are any that are longer than that. Guess we're gonna... Oh, friggin' heck. Should we... No, let's not chance that it's not worth it. It's not worth it getting an extra life if you're just gonna spend an extra life to get an extra life. That's kind of pointless. And I also really like that when because you have 2 hits before you die, and as you can tell from the window on when you've already gotten hit once, Donald just gets angry. Like, there's no like clothing damage or the beeping or red blinking or anything. No. It's just that Donald gets angry. And as you can probably already tell from that image right there, you might already know who we're going to be fighting. Yeah, now we're actually going to be introduced to a boss that's actually part of the Donald Duck canon as a whole, which I actually really like personally. I'm a big fan of Donald Duck. because I grew up, you know, I grew up reading the comics and all that kind of shit, so definitely a huge fan, I should say. Definitely more a fan of Donald Duck than I am, like, say, Mickey Mouse or Goofy or something like that, because Donald Duck is just what I grew up with. And probably conversely, this game probably helped a lot in that too. Oh gosh, lots of hopping and skipping and jumping. Not really a huge fan. Oh Jesus, I suppose that's why I'm a fan of turn-based games, because I'm definitely the kind of person that likes to take their time and you know, assess the situation. Where is this gosh darn book? Is it? Did I miss it? Ooh. Okay, there we go. Is the book back here? I don't think it is. Oh, yes it is. Huh. Wow. Okay, yeah, definitely more than 9 seconds with 12 seconds this time. And this should be the second train. No, just warning you that I might miss some stuff from here on out, because haven't really played this game in full in like 10 plus years, so most of this is, you know, just going off of memory, so in case I miss something, at least now I warned you. But I don't think I'm gonna have to. How in the heck am I supposed to get that? Oh well. It's not that important really. I also think this was the second level that was from this world in the demo. Now there it is. The book. The Luke book. And the third train. Now we just need the quesadilla piece. I'm not quite sure where that would be. Well, I mean, of course I don't know because I haven't played this game in 10 years, but I just mean that hopefully we're gonna be able to find out where it is in, oh, well, G. What does a B? I wonder what that stands for. Quesadilla. Stop. Well, that was level 2 of 4. Don't think I'm going to try to do a whole world in this video, because I feel like that's a little excessive. But I don't know though. I'm gonna see when I get to the end of this one, the rooftops. Then we'll see. So right now, according to my clock, it's been like 9 minutes, approximately. So I'm gonna try to not make these like super duper long, but again, I don't know, because that's kind of the thing when it comes to making when it comes to making Let's Plays, is that, you know, you always have to assess okay, how long am I gonna make this episode, and it's not always the easiest thing in the world to really gauge, like, oh, how long should I make this episode? Because, you know, 9 to 10 minutes kind of feels not long enough, but then again, you know, 18 minutes or something like that feels kind of too long. I don't know. Well, I don't know. When you start to get to 20 minutes is when I feel like, oh, okay, this is plenty enough, you know. Ooh, gosh darn, the smoke really catches me off guard sometimes. There's a book in there, but I don't know where to get it from. God, really taking a lot of risks with the smoke, but oh well. 8 seconds. Okay. Oh, whoops. Now I don't remember if I think the milkshake refills your life. Haven't really paid too much attention, but I think it might, because I I felt like we had already taken a hit when we took a hit from that electrical box. So, possibly. And, wow, we have 21 extra lives. I just noticed that. That is crazy. Don't think we're really gonna need 20. Well, I say that now, but I'm gonna try to keep my mouth shut on that one, because you never know. All of a sudden, it's like when you jinx yourself. It's just like oh, you say you don't need 21 lives? Well, here is this one stage you forgot about that's super duper hard. Well, actually, the chase stages should definitely be contenders for that. We already saw how I did on just the first one, so God knows how I'm gonna do on the second, third, and fourth ones. Do we have everything? Yeah, we have everything. And that's the end of the stage. Now this should be 12 minutes. I feel like that's a little short. So let's just go ahead. I feel like we can knock this world out in one episode as well. If I just am expedient enough. But you know, I feel like I am, kind of. The roofs. Is there something behind here? Nope. Just the view. I really like the fact that this is a night level after we've now... Actually, yeah, because the first two levels were like day levels, and the one we just did... The one we just did was more like evening, while this one is nighttime, kind of. So that's fun. I actually really kind of love that when there's like a kind of it's not an environmental storytelling. That's not correct. That's definitely not the term. But when it's like like this kind of progress, I don't know. Oh Jesus! There's just a random seagull that's really attacking us, which kind of brings up the whole, you know, the thing about oh, I am not going for that. No. The whole, I suppose you could say, joke about, you know, the Disney universe of, like, why are some animals anthropomorphic and some are not? You know, the going everywhere from, like, you know, how can Goofy and Pluto exist in the same universe when they're both dogs, but one is, you know, treated like an actual dog and one is a person? And then you also have the more egregious example of Donald enjoying a duck on Christmas Eve, which is, you know, a little more grim, but still raises the same question of like, okay, well, what's the difference here? And I actually kind of like that they didn't answer that in, you know, in the Disney universe. Like, well, of course they didn't, because I don't think that's Disney appropriate. But they kind of try to give an answer to that. Well, not the answer to why it is like that in the Disney universe, but they try to give an answer why it is that in the BoJack Horseman universe. Because there you also have anthropomorphic animals walking around, but there it's just explained that, oh, these animals that are walking around and talking are different from the ones that we eat for some reason. Like, they actually didn't fully explain it. They just said that, oh, these animals are different for some reason. Oh, that could have ended badly, and that actually, it doesn't really look like a seagull. It looks more like an albatross or something like that. And saying that out loud didn't feel completely natural. Oops. saying that out loud, albatross didn't feel completely natural, because I think there might be a different English word. I think that might be the Norwegian word, albatross. Whatever. Probably gonna figure that out in editing. I feel like that must be correct though, shouldn't it? Oh, well, let's try not to think about that right now, shall we? God. Yeah, because my point is just that they definitely don't look like seagulls. Well, they kind of, but not in the head area. They definitely look more like an albatross. Can't get over how not natural. But I suppose, how often do you really say the name of that animal? Like, how often do you see an albatross in fiction or otherwise? Wow, and we died literally right before the end of the stage. Oh, that is super duper lame. Okay, well, it's been almost 20 minutes. So I suppose we can just take care of the rest. Shouldn't take really that long. Great, Uncle Donald, you did it. Thank you for rescuing my toys. See you later. Okay, Main Street. I think I remember what we're gonna be chased by, because, well, you know, spoilers. The the toy level is always gonna be a chase, because why wouldn't it be? Okay, well, I was actually, I remembered it as a vehicle, but I didn't think it was just a car. I thought it was what we're gonna see in the boss level, which is something that is different from just a car, but it's still a vehicle. Haha. And now you're gonna have to wait like 10 minutes before you see what it actually is. Ooh. Can you tell that I'm using like 100% of my concentration on this? Oh, that's super lame. Don't know if you have unlimited time in that quote-unquote safe area. Don't think you do. For some reason I feel like I seem to remember that them breaking through prematurely for some reason. But that might just be me remembering incorrectly, as I have a tendency to do. Apparently these milkshakes are really helpful because they make you move really quickly, which I didn't even think about. Because I remember when I got the milkshake back in the bear level, I was like, wait, why am I getting a milkshake? It's not like there's a lot of enemies to take care of. I'm just running away from this fucking bear. Oh, what? What? No. I definitely landed on that pavement. Oh well, apparently the game says otherwise. Gonna do a safety hop, just in case. And I'm not gonna go for that extra life, just, you know, since this, I almost said bear again, jeez. Oh my Christ, that was almost a little bit too close. I don't actually know if this car is, on, rubber band AI. I suppose it might be? It would be interesting to see if somebody's figured that out. Because that's definitely not a problem, but that's definitely something that happens quite a bit in the N64 area, is that a lot of the things in N64 area that chase you, hey, Donald, you finally caught up to me. I think he just literally says the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the things in Nintendo 64 era, for example, Canary Mary and Banjo-Kazooie 2, well, Banjo-Tooie. I had some other examples, but I can't actually think of any. Yeah, I suppose Mario Kart and, you know, some other games where things are quote-unquote chasing you, or at least racing against you, work with the game just rubber banding, as in, if you get too far away from the thing that's quote-unquote chasing you, the thing just speeds up. So that's how you're supposed to beat Canary Mary, from what I know, is to that doesn't even make sense. How do you mash something into a soup? Oh well. Yeah. Wow, I'm completely blanking. Yeah, so the way you're supposed to beat Canary Mary apparently is by not getting too far ahead. Really, you're supposed to, you know, stay pretty close to her at all times, and then, you know, at the end, then finally, then at the end, finally, speed up. Oh no! Oh no! 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 This is not good. Oh yeah, I think the places that crumble are predetermined. Predetermined, rather. Jesus, predetermined. That's one way to say that word. Ronja. Oh, fucking firecrackers. Well, I know they're not firecrackers; they're actually dynamite, but they definitely don't behave like dynamite. They it's more like, oh, ow, firecrackers. Oh Lord. Yeah, beaten by Donald Duck, fool. And I think we actually beat that stage, well, that world, I should say, quicker than we did World 1. Jeez. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Wow. Knocked out the entirety of World 2. Again, this is gonna be a trend, but I don't think we're gonna be able to beat World 3 in one video. That's for sure. So, well, without it becoming like a 40-minute episode, which I'm trying not to make these like super duper long, so I'm gonna be seeing you guys in the next time. Goodbye.